Risk management plan, another subsidiary plan of your project management plan. This risk management plan helps us in understanding how are we going to take care of various risk management activities in our project. Now, one of the important aspects which this risk management plan tells us is when do we consider something a risk? When do we consider an uncertain event worth tracking, talking about? What should be the criteria when we start putting those things in our tracking radar? That is defined by risk management plan. Now, it depends upon your stakeholder attitude towards risk. In some companies, the stakeholder attitude is risk taking. They want to take a lot of uncertainties and they don't want to plan each of these uncertainties. They just want to go ahead and see if something will go wrong, we will take care of it later. In another organization, which may be very conservative in nature, they might be having very risk-averse attitude where they want to avoid all possible uncertainties when they are doing project planning. So depending upon my stakeholder attitude towards the risk, depending upon the type of project I am working on, my stakeholder expectation of involvement related to the uncertainties, all that should get converted into a guideline which is coming as a part of a risk management plan, which simply tells what kind of risk worth documenting and tracking. When should you escalate the risk? How should you rank a risk? When should you call some risk high? When should you call some risk a low? So when can you probably say, I am just accepting this risk, I'm not doing anything. So those kind of guidelines are coming in the risk management plan. So you can say it's relatively a detailed document which guides our risk management activity. Some of the important things which are there, it has a definition of probabilities. When do we say something is likely, less likely? It also has a definitions of impacts. When do we say high, low? Like impact of 10 days is high or impact of 5 days is high. So it could be a days, it could be amount of cost, quality, stakeholder expectation. Many things may get counted when we are clarifying how should we rank a particular impact. It also guides when should you go for more detailed data analysis for a given risk. If the risk crosses a beyond level, we usually use our threshold, it may trigger a particular detailed quantitative analysis. Those kind of guidelines are also given in the risk management plan. And in general, it talks about what kind of report you produce, how do you review your risk management process, which is called risk audit. So overall, guidance for doing the risk management activity is given in my risk management plan.